you're an insurance agent that wants to have a greater level of success working insurance leads, well, you may not like what I'm going to share with you in this video. We're going to unpack a couple things that hopefully will help you place more policies when right now maybe you're getting punished by your leads and you're like, nobody wants to buy from me right now. We're going to change that tune. So first off, if you're taking notes, number one, you've got to be positive in the middle of pain. Every top producer knows how to take a punch to the face. And I'm not saying you should be abused, my friends, but welcome to the insurance industry. Not every insurance lead that you call is going to like the sound of your voice. And the sooner that you get used to that idea, the easier it is that it will be to swallow that, because successful people know that, well, not everybody's going to like me, and that's okay. You've got to have a positive outlook to have even a chance of a positive outcome, but happy thoughts aren't going to help you have greater success with your leads. And you know that by now. Enthusiasm alone is great for a second, but it's kind of steroidal when you're working final expense leads. It feels good for a minute, but that feeling just goes right out the window when you get told, I didn't do that. I didn't send that lead in. I didn't ask for anything. I've already got it taken care of. And you're like, what in the world? I just took my savings and spent it on these leads. And that's what you're telling to me right now. The demons of self-doubt will destroy you. Absolutely in this space, but get yourself into a place that you're in a positive place, so at least you've got the best chance of making that connection with a lead. Positivity, very important to understand, and the demons of self-doubt are something that you got to know in the beginning, and that's why you're not going to like hearing it, but it's very true in this industry. Top producers know, I'm going to take a punch to the face. It's okay, not physically, but definitely verbally in final expense telesales. Now, number two, you got to understand, you got to make the dials. It's not about just warm, happy thoughts and somehow I'm going to call a lead once and I'm going to get success. You've got to be one that can sustain action. That's why enthusiasm alone is great. Positive thoughts, great. It's not going to give you a great chance of success when you're not dialed in to what you need to do with the leads. And that's just courageously calling them, courageously calling them. If you're a face-to-face insurance agent, you know what? Call those leads, set appointments, and the ones you can't, get out the door and go knock. Go knock. Opportunities on the other side of that door. We've got to knuckle down and know what to do, and that's dial and smile and go out and see the people. This is an activity business. Always has been and really always will be. And I've been in this industry over 20 plus years, 2+ decades, and we do recruit agents nationally, as well as agencies to sell life, Medicare, and annuities face-to-face, but more importantly, in the telespace. So free resources for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com, no matter what work family you align with. But you've got to make this about the dials. You've got to make this about doing the most important thing. If you're in final expense telesales getting frustrated right now with your leads, well, you got to just do a lot more. Sometimes it's all about the action. You got to have the activity to have a chance to have the activity, the applications that you want, right? We got to do the work. And an average lead, you know what? You may get some sales right away. You may get sales later, and you may get sales never if you don't make it about doing the dials. The dials are everything, and action destroys a lot of agents. They think I can just have happy thoughts and this business is going to be easy and I don't have to engage. Engagement's everything in this space. You've got to do the work if you want the business to work out. If you're a full-time agent, look at yourself and go, you know what? Did I even put in 40 hours of dialing last week? Did I really do what I know I needed to do with my leads? Don't blame the leads if you haven't done a lot of dialing. Don't blame the leads if you haven't knocked a lot of doors. They aren't calling you. This is a lead for a reason. It's not a sale. Just like you got to spend time throwing the line in the water if you want to catch some fish, and not everybody's biting. You got to do a little work and know how to make it happen. In the insurance industry, you sow those seeds to have a chance of success, not a guarantee. But mindset, number one, is crazy important, but doing the work, very, very critical to you having a chance of surviving with leads. But number three is something that is not easy to swallow. And that's where I got to look in the mirror and go, am I letting people off the hook? Meaning, maybe you get a hold of a lead and then you're in telesales trying to just set an appointment as a first thing that you do, trying to just make an excuse to not engage with that client right here, right now. Final expense telesales is primarily a one-call close. Once you get off that phone with the consumer, good luck ever getting them back on the phone again. You got to be kind. You got to be compassionate. You got to know how to handle your rebuttals. But are you letting the consumer off the hook too easily over the phone. They sent that lead in for a reason. They've got a need. You've got to believe that to your core to really make it in this industry. But letting them off the hook way too early at the first no, or the first, oh, I never sent that in, or just mail it to me. Oh, okay, I'll mail it to you. Have a great day. I'll send you my card in the mail. You're going to be a casualty of the industry. Don't let the consumer off the hook. Don't be callous. You've got to be very compassionate, understand tonality, understand how to really get after it. But letting them off the hook is maybe a reason why you're not having a lot of success right now with your leads. And that's why I say you're not going to like hearing it, but it may be what you need. Letting them off the hook too soon, letting them off the hook as soon as you get a hold of them because maybe you feel like you're an inconvenience. You've got to be bold in what you're bringing to the table, and that's the solution. If you had a friend that was sick, wouldn't you bang their doors many times as you had to bring the medicine to them if that would heal them? In this industry, what you're bringing with life insurance is going to help the family and heal the family when that really bad day comes. You're going to bring the dollars through the hands of the insurance company, and that's what they need. Most people don't have either any insurance for life insurance or enough. And you're going to know that, you know what? I am enough. I can make it. I got to be positive. I can make the dials. I can get through pain because maybe you've been trained by other top performers. Make sure you got people that have been in this industry that aren't just fluffing your feathers. You got to find that this business is about the work. This business is really not letting a client off the hook because you've been trained properly. Follow your fundamentals with leads. But then, number 4, you got to look in the mirror and go, you know what? Am I following my script? Am I following my fact finder process if I'm in a face to face setting? Am I just helping people in a positive way, even though maybe I'm getting punished right now? Your yes is right ahead, okay, of all those no's that you've been plowing through. The best insurance agents on the planet know I'm going to get told no more than I'm going to get told yes, but I can keep my chin up. I can keep my fundamentals strong, and I can really be disciplined into the dials. You can't let anybody derail you. It's so easy nowadays to let any little thing take you off the path, whether it's YouTube videos or a Facebook or an Instagram mind numbing flick, or maybe you're watching TikTok for hours because maybe right now you're just not liking what you see in the mirror because you know you didn't do what you know you needed to do, and that's make the dials. If you're working a 40-hour work week, you're a full-timer, did you put your full 40 in this week? Just level with yourself. Look in the mirror and go, did I really do what I needed to do? And if you didn't, that's okay. Put it in your rear view mirror and go, you know what? Moving forward, I'm going to get my 40. I'm going to dial. And I'm not talking about calling the carrier. I'm going to dial and dial and dial. And then when I get a hold of a great consumer, all my thoughts go away and I'm laser like focused on connecting to the consumer, uncovering their problems, getting to know them, seeing what I can do to help. And you know what? You may have a better time working your insurance leads. The leads don't work unless we do. And that's a tough pill to swallow when maybe you thought everybody was going to buy from you. You got to have a positive mindset for sure, but you've got to proceed in the face of adversity. Know that you've got what it takes, my friends. The best insurance agents know how to bring the best of themselves over the phone even when it's a frustrating day. They stay disciplined. They've got insane habits. And you know what? They've got some pretty good success selling policies, helping the people. And then they've got days where they're underpaid too, just like you're feeling right now. It's okay to be new. When you're brand new, you don't always know what to see when you're sitting down calling insurance leads. You got to be ready for objections, be ready to overcome them with just positivity, but more importantly, know how to use the right tonality and take great care of these consumers because that's why you're calling, to help them. And that's what matters the most. If we can serve you in any way, jasonfinalexpense.com. And if you need good leads as well, we can do everything we can to help you as well. We'll see you soon, my friends. And remember, you've got what it takes, but let's take that next call and never call it quits. We'll see you soon.